Together, we can save our rainforests.
I think I'll go ahead and get started. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are very excited to share World Rainforest Day with you, and we really appreciate you taking a little time out of your day to hear more about it. My name is Adrienne Gilk, and I am the Rainforest Day Coordinator for Rainforest Partnership. And I am virtually joined today by Beth Kaplan, Chief Strategy Officer, and Chris Bruce, the Chief Business Development Officer. So today we would like to take you through World Rainforest Day. We'll start with some history, highlight some of our achievement in the last 3 years, lay out our vision for 2020, talk through the opportunities and benefits we see for partnership, and end with some next steps and answers to any questions that you might have. If you have questions along the way, please use the chat feature to send us the question. We'll be monitoring it throughout, and at the end, we'll try to answer those questions for you. There's a lot of information to go over, but after the webinar, we will be sending out a copy to everyone here today to watch at your leisure. So let's get started. As many of you know, World Rainforest Day was officially launched in 2017 in response to a sense that climate action was beginning to move backwards. We were driven by a sense of urgency to mobilize everyone who is working tirelessly for forward movement on climate change and rainforest protection. We felt it necessary because the world can't wait. Driven by that sense of urgency, there are 3 key tenets of the day. First, it is a collaborative movement. Second, it is an optimistic call to individual action. And third, it is a day of collective action. As a collaborative movement, World Rainforest Day is owned by everyone. As such, we have always envisioned it as a day of many voices speaking for rainforests. Although we at Rainforest Partnership have handled many of the convening duties while creating momentum for World Rainforest Day, including being the voice for the official social media channels, we really envision it being a much more encompassing and collaborative platform, which I will talk more about later. As an optimistic call to individual action, World Rainforest Day is looking to inspire individuals who feel overwhelmed and stuck by the enormity of the task at hand. Our mission is to show them that they truly do have power through their individual choices. And a lot of that power comes from the collective action aspect of the day. We want them to see that there are so many people working on this effort, that there are so many people who care, in organizations, in businesses, in families, schools, adults and children. There are millions who care and millions who will take action. Making every little individual choice they make, every little action they take add up. Individual actions grow into a massive collective action that is incredibly powerful and has strength to force changes that will save the rainforest. So how is World Rainforest Day doing this, living these tenets? Through partnerships. 2020 is our 4th World Rainforest Day event. In just 3 years, we are up to 100 partners on 6 continents. We reached almost 3 million unique accounts through our social media campaign and had over 5 million impressions. This is not to mention the countless events that were led by our official partners and that popped up organically all over the world. We were thrilled to see that Zoos Victoria in Australia used the day to lead school children in writing letters to their government officials. And in Houston, Texas, a restaurant embraced the day to have in-store events related to rainforest education. In developing the focus for 2020, these independent actions influenced us, as well as the fact that we were seeing a lot of climate momentum heading into this new year. Fires in the Amazon finally garnered the international media attention they deserved, and those in Australia really increased the pressure and awareness and urgency that climate change calls for. We really wanted to seize this momentum to call on individuals to act now and commit to making long-term changes in their life to support rainforests. Then we were hit with a new challenge in the current health crisis. And although our overall objective has not changed, our approach has been altered. Rather than seeing ourselves asking people to give more, we're seeing everything we're doing as our gift to a world in need of joy and optimism and hope for the future. We see ourselves as offering love for people, planet, and rainforest, and offering ways to nurture that and see it flourish in others. We will do this through cultivating a 24-hour online presence consisting of a social media campaign and live stream offering entertainment focused on rainforests that is educational, inspirational, and actionable. We want you to be a part of this. We want you to help us bring rainforests to the world and the world's focus to rainforests, which leads us to some of our partnering opportunities. Now, I want to start by saying that this is not an exhaustive list of ways that you can partner. We are open to ideas we have not considered and are eager to hear any thoughts or suggestions you might have. However, very simply, as in the years before, we would love to have you as a participating partner. If you're willing to post at least once in the coming weeks to let your community know World Rainforest Day is coming and that it's on June 22nd, and then repost on the 22nd to amplify the message on the day, we will provide you with a digital toolkit to get you started and to use for these posts. You can also participate by inviting other organizations, schools, and businesses that you think might be interested in posting and joining us in celebration. After all, as the way we see it, the more the merrier. These are incredibly important actions, and we are so appreciative of you stepping up to take them. Yet, as I mentioned earlier, World Rainforest Day has always been a collaborative movement, and that is something that we really wanted to focus on this year, finding more ways that we could offer you the opportunity to get your distinct voice to resound throughout the day. This can be done as a participating partner by creating social media campaign where you have unique content or unique actions to post throughout your network. Or you can join us as a collaborative partner. So what does it look like to be a collaborative partner? One option is spending June 22nd with us, interacting with others posting. We'll need all the help we can get in monitoring and responding to social media content, especially from those of you in other time zones or fluent in other languages. We want this event to be a day-long dialogue going on all over the world. Another way you can help and get your voice across is to create social media content for the official World Rainforest Day channel, both to send out and post on our website as alternative digital toolkits that people can download and send out as well. Again, these can be completely of your own creation, or we can provide a template for you. And don't forget, we do have a 24-hour live stream celebrating rainforests, which honestly we need content for. This can be old content, new content, old content with a new ending. It can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or an hour. It can be lovely images of rainforests, a yoga class, a do-it-yourself instructional video, someone reading rainforest-themed books to children, an animated video, a tour of a botanical gardens, an interview about the work you do at your organization in regards to rainforests, an interview with a scientist, a panel discussion that you pull together from within your own organization and members of your network. But really, there are few limitations. After all, this is your gift on offer. Now, we know that organizations only have a certain amount of capacity, and when they're spending a lot of that working on their own programs, It's very difficult to try and allocate time and resources to something new. But because we want your voice included, we'd love to share what you are able to give us, and we will provide as much support as we can. We want to try and eliminate as many obstacles as possible, which is why we will manage the live stream and even send you a link to embed into your own platform. If you would rather send your community to your website to watch it, that's fine. The only thing we ask in return is that you have our logo and a link to your website underneath it so that we can share everything with everyone. Alternatively, we would also like you to consider working collaboratively on these projects with other partners. We invite you to let us know what you can do, and we will see if we can facilitate getting people matched up. For example, if you have an expert that would like to be on a panel but are unable to host the panel yourself, or if you can lead a yoga class but need rainforest images and sounds, or you have rainforest images and sounds but need someone to lead the yoga or meditation, or you can help with translations of social media and video content, please let us know and we'll see if we can help match you up with what you need. If you have an idea but you're worried about how to achieve it, please reach out to us and we'll see if we can figure something out with you. Maybe there's another partner who has offered the exact thing that you need. So really, send us what you got, send us your ideas. Whether you choose to participate or collaborate, we want your participation to be a benefit to you. We truly see this as an opportunity for everyone to be associated in people's minds with offering them an alternative way forward that is positive and life-affirming, as well as an opportunity to grow your own community and network and spread your own message. Participating partners will be recognized on the World Rainforest Day website, and collaborating partners will be featured on the World Rainforest Day website. We will highlight your mission and action, and we will invite you to send us a 1-minute video on why World Rainforest Day matters to you to be posted on our website. So for next steps, I will be following up in the next couple of days. However, if you already know or have ideas on how you would like to collaborate, please email me at wrd@rainforestpartnership.org. We will be making our first partner announcement on April 30th on our website and with a press release. And we would really, really like to have you included in it. However, if you aren't sure yet, take some time, look at our website and our social media channels. We might not be able to answer all of your questions right now, but hopefully some of those questions you'll be able to find on our website. Take a look at our resources page and see the types of posts we include in our digital toolkit last year. Take a look at our Act Now page and see some of the actions that we really value individuals taking for rainforests. Take a look at our social media and see what our outreach looks like. And of course, if you have any additional questions, please feel free to email me at wrd@rainforestpartnership.org. Either way, if you know what you want to do or you have ideas or you still are unsure, we would love for you to join us for our next webinar on May 7th. We will have some more details for you, a more refined timeline for the need by dates and all of that information. Hopefully we will also have some of the kinks worked out and how to offer these webinars without any issue. So there you have it, a brief history of WRD, the current vision and partnering opportunities, and a few next steps. Thank you again for joining us today. We are really excited for this year and hope that you are as well. We'll now see if we can answer some of the chatted questions and then open things up for any others that you may have.
Hi, it's Kevin from Size of Wales. We're a Welsh climate change and tropical forest charity.
Hi, Kevin.
I guess the question really is, we're quite a small charity with a very particular focus, in that we focus on Wales. Is that an issue, or are you content to kind of host content of ours as well? Because I think having a separate chat with a colleague who's also on the call, we definitely want to be involved this year, and we've been partnered in the past, but I think we'd want to be more actively involved this year, particularly because we've got a few more staff, so maybe have a bit more capacity for being able to participate a bit more than we have in the past.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, so I guess it is the fact that we're quite small with quite a geographical focus an issue.
No, I don't think so. And I'll let Beth Kaplan, I see her shaking her head. So
not only is I want to flip that perception around. It's absolutely a joy to celebrate what is happening around the world. So the fact that you have a unique geographical focus enriches what the day is about. There's a lot of organizations that work very globally, and their message tends to be very global. But what you will be adding to this is richness and detail about how rainforests and forests matter where you are and in the work that you're doing. It adds texture. It is truly an enriching element. That's why World Rainforest Day, Rainforest Partnership is the convener of this day, and I just want to be abundantly clear, but this day is for everyone to act and to celebrate as they do for the aspect of this work or the totality of the work. That's why it's so important that we bring in as many partners as possible to represent all of the facets and all of the ways in which individuals and organizations are taking positive action for forests. So that's a really long way around of saying, yes, please, and thank you.
That's great to hear.
does anyone else have any questions?
I don't have a question, but I did want to just put out there that live stream is an incredible, wonderful tool, and I want to make myself available to answer any questions about how we can facilitate that. Just to circle back on the slide discussing the various types of videos that can be submitted, I'd love to work with you guys on collecting those videos and organizing a live stream. And it's so cool. We literally just used this for Films for the Forest, and we were able to project the stream to multiple platforms at once. But we really have the ability to turn this thing up and place these live streams all over the place. And I'd love to just mention the fact that the live stream is easily embedded in a landing page. And if you wanted to, for example, set up a few scheduled posts or emails to direct your audience to your own landing page and have that live stream available for your audience, I think it's just a wonderful opportunity to bring value back to your community. So quickly touch on the fact that live stream is amazing.
Okay, so once again, I invite you, if you do have any questions that come up afterwards, please feel free to email me. We're really excited and we want to get as many people on board and as excited as we are. And so we are here to help and answer anything that you might have. And as I mentioned at the beginning, I will be sending out the video for this just for a reference point for you in the future. Thank you. Thank you again for joining us. And we really appreciate your time and for your consideration and being part of World Rainforest Day again this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Adrienne. Thank you, everybody.